Okay, so we put the intermediate shaft in and we have the distributor set, and we actually knew enough to mark where it would be pointing, so we were able to realign everything the way it was.
We put the engine at top dead center on the number 1 cylinder before we dismantled it and marked the distributor with a point with the rotor and also a chisel mark at the front end of the block to just basically put it in perfect alignment to where it was. Hopefully that it fires exactly where it used to be and is literally just turnkey fired up.
We got the valley pan on, getting ready to put the intake on. Pretty much just bolts right in exactly how it came out. So as you can see, we got the intake on. So what we have is the aviation sealant, then the valley pan, then more aviation sealant. We are not running the gaskets. So I asked Joe, why don't we run the gaskets?
No, don't run them.
And you said no Mopar guy's running these gaskets.
I just talked to a Mopar guy that said, oh yeah, use those fiber gaskets on both sides of that valley pan on a stock motor. I don't see a reason for it.
Okay, and you didn't do it when you did your...
No, the 3D3 was completely different, but like Irmo and the Imperial, they were same deal. Just put a valley pan on it, put some schmooey on it, and bolt it in.
Send it home. So for anyone who may ask, that's the reasoning behind it, and it's held up on other engines Joe's done, so we're not going to change anything this time. Got the timing chain cover on. So we have the 3-bolt cam and timing chain. So we got grade 8 bolts, 3/8, Loctited them down, torque to spec, which I think was like 40 pounds. Put the cover on, after cleaning up all the bolts. Again, aviation sealant gasket, aviation sealant cover. Yeah, so that's where we're at. So how come the ones at the edge of the valve covers are studs and not bolts?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know, they are. They're just on some of these years they did that.
Does it serve a purpose?
I'm assuming for assembly so that they could just throw the gasket on this or just throw the valve cover on it. And then it's sent down the line to the next person who had the rest of the bolts. But they probably, found out they didn't have to pay that one guy no more if they just let the one guy do all the bolts instead of 2 guys. I don't fucking know.
I just figured I'd ask. I don't know. Who out there in YouTube land, anyone have any thoughts? Joe's schmooing the valve cover. Same process. Schmoo, gasket, schmoo, mating surface.
Till you run out of schmoo.
Uh-oh.
We're getting low.
Put it on, send it home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got schmoo on the cover.
They don't happen.
Schmoo on the cover.
Welcome to a garage. I always feel like I'm looking for tools that I just had.
This is 90% of what you don't see on camera and I think this goes for most YouTube videos, especially automotive and fixing videos, is people, guys, girls, just looking for tools.
Right. You literally.
It's 90% of off camera. That and like, oh, I screwed it up. Time for take 2.
All right, fire it up. Yeah, I'll get it started.